Ethan Fisher. I'm a super duper senior here. I graduated last year with my first bachelor's, and I'm working on my second. I'm also an assistant coach for the basketball team. So this is a little bit about me and what's happened to me over the last 12 to 13 years. I've made a lot of dumb decisions and a lot of mistakes, and I'm here to try to prevent you guys from doing the same thing. So take what you can out of it. You know, hopefully it is. So after UNC, I'm there for another semester, but this time I'm commuting back and forth from Fort Collins. And again, sobering up, so to speak. Well, remember this date, because this date sticks with me every single day of my life. My friends invite me out to a house party. A typical house party that I'm sure all of you guys have been to. You know, and it was the first time I've ever been to, I guess, a wine party. These young ladies wanted to have a fondue wine party, and you know, as you guys can tell, I didn't drink wine, so I was like, well, what do I get? And they're like, well, whatever you can find. I listened to E40, I always throw this in there. I was listening to E40, Carlos Rossi. I go, find a big jug of Carlos Rossi, super cheap. I'm like, why didn't I find this before? Go to the house party, cock it back. I remember drinking 3 tall glasses, and it was tasting like strawberry or kiwi, whatever it was. I'm like, oh man, this is cakewalk. It's the last thing I remember. Next thing I remember is waking up in a hospital bed with IVs, a catheter, laying in bed, had no clue what happened. I had a nurse come in, she's like, you know what you did last night? No. She goes, it wasn't good. Another nurse comes in, she's like, you know what you did last night? No. She goes, you hit and killed somebody. Sit and think about that for a second. No, because I was out drinking that night before, that I took somebody's life because of my irresponsible acts. All that stuff that I just told you before led up to that point. I walk around every single day now knowing that somebody's not here because of me. A husband's gone, a grandfather. Wake up with that every single day. All because I wanted to go out and party with my friends. Something that you guys don't want to deal with. It's not worth it. It's too much to this life than going out and having a good time. This is a very similar picture to what happened with my accident. I was in a Suburban. I blacked out to the point where I drove down the wrong side of a 4-lane main street in Fort Collins. I was going 70 miles an hour down Drake, and that's one of the main streets in Fort Collins. I had no front tire. I was driving on a rim on one side and a flat tire on the other, going 70 miles an hour on the wrong side of the road. I ended up making this like 2.5 miles. And I've listened to the radio tapes to the police, the scanners. Somebody needs to stop this Suburban, he's gonna hurt somebody. I was driving and there was sparks and fire coming from my car. He didn't see me. I was going so fast. I hit his car head on at 70 miles an hour and killed him instantly. I don't want to explain what happened. I've read the police reports and the autopsy stuff. And the things that happened to that guy, I can't even explain to you. It's just something you guys don't want to ever have to deal with. But as it says, you know, drinking and driving, And you guys might get a DUI. What happens if you kill somebody though? That's the ultimate punishment. It's nothing nice. You know, I remind myself every single day, you know, that this is what I did and this is what I caused. And